phone.
What's going on? She lost her phone.
Alright, well, I'm being told you guys laid hands on each other. You got your IDs with you real quick?
We lost.
Just to confirm.
Hands on each other?
Yeah.
You and I?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
You lost your mind.
No, I haven't lost my mind, sir. You're not going to talk to me that way.
Yeah.
Because right now you got an open container. We're going to address that too. Alright?
Where's my open container?
Well, she has one. So she might be going with me.
Yes,
sir.
Just a quick question, sir.
You
Am I allowed to park there?
I don't know. I'm in the middle of a criminal investigation,
There's a
sir.
deck lock. That ain't what
lost
you're
my
supposed
phone.
to do.
Okay, this is...
There's my wife right here, you son of a... So, I got an open container. Baby, come
No,
here.
she does.
He said I have an open
No, but I need your ID, sir.
criminal
I need your ID, sir. I'm here for a battery.
battery.
That's what I'm saying.
Your battery?
Yes, I'm here for a battery.
Battery.
I need your ID too, please. It's in your it's in your wallet, sir.
You're my...
Your wallet's right there.
Tell me what the I got in my back
I don't
pocket.
have my ID with me.
You don't have your ID with you?
No, I have
Don't tell me what I got
like
in my
my
back
room
pocket.
key and
You don't have your ID with you?
Oh, so it's fine with it.
Okay. There you go. See, she has your ID.
Yeah, you son. There's my ID.
oh my goodness.
I like you, but
Yeah.
don't criminalize
Hey.
No,
me.
no, no. You gotta understand.
Down.
I have no clue who you are, nor do I give.
You're going to find out.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so let's do this. We're going to detain you right now. Bring hands up behind you. Don't resist. Don't resist.
I'm not. I said she's gonna help you. She's gonna... Oh!
Step it up. Hey, you just committed a felony. Went from a criminal investigation to a felony. Right now, I'm just waiting for another unit.
I'll make sure no hits in the road.
I appreciate that.
You want that phone that's over there? Is that your phone or his?
Oh, it's mine.
Get your
I think, maybe.
get your
Might be his.
get your get the customer.
Kevin, shut up.
I say get the customer.
Kevin.
You break my goddamn shoulder.
Stop
I'm
resisting.
gonna break your head.
Okay.
You get off. You get off my goddamn shoulder.
Get him in the car. Get him in the car. Yep. Thank you. Get up.
I want to touch your shoulder. Come on. That mother don't touch my wrist. You shut the up, you.
Kevin, let me give you
You put my head.
Get the car. Get the car.
I'll find out
Search
where
him.
you at.
Search him. Search him.
There's nothing on them.
Search him the whole time.
I'll find out. You'll find out what.
Have a seat. Get the car. Matt, step back.
No. You pull me by my hair. I'll shoot you.
Oi! Stop it!
Yeah.
Stop! I will, because you kicked me in the face 3
I
times.
know you made me take it.
That's put me on the arrest warrant. Sit him up.
Yeah, I know you know.
You got a hobble? Get a hobble.
Kevin, seriously?
Get
Kevin.
his name.
He'll
Kevin?
be on the arrest warrant.
Baby, he got me. Get him, baby. You little
Kevin, why are you doing this? This is what Kevin. I need your phone.
Your thing's under the car.
Find a phone. A phone?
I got ma'am, step back. Where are you? Ma'am, please step back. All right, back. Move back.
Anybody find a phone?
No, move back. I got phone for you.
This may be the guys, but want to flip the guy and launch him?
Yeah, just put it right here.
Woo! Phone?
I don't think it's officers.
Damn it.
You want to talk to the original victim?
Yeah, I need to talk to her.
That's the one he slapped twice, but
Right.
he just went back in. But she's with the one with the red top right up this little bar here.
Can you go show him real quick?
You need a hobble?
I don't know.
I think I got one.
No.
Skin me up.
Well, we're walking over and he just, he made it out of the movie, tripped me. But we went down, he went harder.
All right. Go grab one of those players for me, please.
That's what you need, brother.
Nothing right now. Thanks.
I got your body cam for you. Got back.
Yeah, yeah.
All
It's, thank you,
You
appreciate it.
guys don't need any witnesses, right? For all that.
Did you see all
I
that?
saw the whole thing.
Dude, I would love to have a witness statement from you.
Not a problem.
Can you get him a witness statement from me? Thank you. I'm good. No, I'm not sitting down.
Okay, we'll stand.
I'm good. Oh, man.
His shoes under there. His handcuffs.
No, we'll deal with it.
You have a hobble?
Yeah. I got one. But I don't, let's not open. He's there. He's there. No need to hobble at this point.
All right.
Hey, what's that phone right there?
Those are his.
That's it?
That was what was on him. And hammers are just like running up stuff. I'm like, I'm fighting a guy.
That's one. Yeah.
No, I was here for the parking thing. I flagged down over a battery. And I'm trying to do this. This guy's
I'm running her
hammered.
too right now, right?
Do we find out what happened with her?
She does not deal with police, but she did say she was slapped. She doesn't want to say anything else.
Okay, that's fine. That's what it's here for. He resisted. He'll go for resisting. But I told him it was a criminal investigation for battery because I had to witness it. I did. Can you help him get statements from the guy in the yellow, the lime shirt?
Wow. You want to at least sit down and call?
I will in a second. When he comes, give him his glasses. Thank you, sir.
You have your ID on you?
Yeah, I do.
Sir, did he get your ID?
He did.
Stay into my shift. It's a nighttime thing. I did those years on night.
What's up?
So, did you guys find a phone? Like a random phone?
All
We got his phones, 2 phones that were on him.
2?
right. Okay.
Okay,
Frank,
one of
those-
them's mine.
I don't know yet.
I'm a doctor.
Do you know what
I'm
one of
here
yours is
on
yours?
call, and I met them at my
See
resort.
if one of those are.
Is one of these yours?
Oh, that's mine right there.
There you go.
Oh my God, thank you so much. You need anything from me?
What's that?
You need anything from me?
Who are you?
I met them at my resort. I'm here on call. I'm a doctor.
Okay.
And I met them at my resort.
Did you see anything that happened?
No.
Okay.
Met them at the pool. They took me down here. Everything was fine. No. I don't know him. I met him. I come here every 3 months on duty. So yes, I'm a doctor of psychology. I do crisis trauma here at the hospital. When I came to the resort, I met him and his girlfriend. They came here. Golf court. There's no. I don't know of any trauma.
Okay.
You're 36. We're available units to again the planning traffic control, please.
So I don't know if it's an RI. So he was a criminal investigation for possible domestic battery. The victim did get hit, but not domestic. But she wants no participation. As I'm trying to have a conversation with him, I'm trying to get identification. He's this from the get-go. Long story short, finally I said, listen, I'm just going to detain you then until we deal with that because you're not cooperative. Go to handcuff him. He starts pulling away, resisting. He then tries to mule kick me, gets me in the groin area. Not all the way, thank God. I finally get him handcuffed. We're walking over here. This is where it might be an RI. As I'm walking, he actually has a piece of mind to trip me. So he goes down while I swing over onto him because he's tripped me, but we're all both going down together.
He's trying to trip you.
Oh, he tripped me.
Oh, he did trip you?
Oh, he tripped
And that's how you all fell?
Yeah. However, once in the car, there's some strikes to get him in compliance.
We'll do it.
So we have strikes.
Yeah. We'll get it.
And yeah, he was kicking like a
Oh yeah, he kicked me in the head a couple times.
in the car.
Yeah, you got injuries. He did kick you.
36, I'm also
You did
gonna.
strike
Kick me in the head, kick me in the groin, and like I said, trip me.
Doesn't check you out.
We've got a car fixed on its side. We've got a car fixed on its side on Eaton Street. People trapped in it. And we're here for...
Well, go to that. Don't worry about this.
Yeah, I mean...
They're not telling me. No. Go.
We have to come to
Go to
this.
the flip car. You're released.
I know you got it, but open the door. No.
I need you to stay over there for a second.
Can you ask him where his phone is?
What?
We have it.
You have it?
Let's go into the jail with him.
Huh?
Yeah, I am.
No, you don't have to talk to me like that. There's no reason for you to talk to me like that.
Don't take a picture, man.
No, I do. Because you don't even know me.
Take,
Hurting anywhere.
get my wife. Come up here.
Are you hurting anyone?
Shut this up.
Want me to stop?
You don't own nothing more than I do.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I got
you
something.
badge.
All right.
Shut the door, man.
Put your foot in.
Put my foot on.
Put your foot in.
You
Put your foot in. Put your foot in now. Put your foot in now. Put it in. Put it in. You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. Put your foot in. Put your foot in and get tased. I don't care.
And you said it best.
Where's my...
I'm a doctor. I'm here on call.
Okay.
I'm
Well, I
at
hope you're
the-
not on call right now.
No, obviously.
Sometimes you need to drink the
I
beer.
should be, but no, I'm not.
So yeah, he slapped me at the bar. I didn't think anyone saw it. I just got up, went to the bathroom, came back out, and then y'all had him. So I guess somebody saw it.
Someone saw it. I kind of try to find out what's going on,
Yeah.
get his identity.
And I don't
you
have-
said it best right there. You always do this. So
He does.
unfortunately.
I left him in the mountains last time.
Okay.
Has this happened before?
Did you get all her information?
I don't have hers. I have
All right. Can you give him your information real quick?
He's got my card. Yeah.
Okay.
Has this
I actually gave
happened
them.
before?
I don't
Yeah.
have anything yet. Okay. All right. That way I can just say you don't want to press charges.
No.
correct?
I don't have time.
All right. Awesome. All right. Sure you don't have offense because I.
I'm just going to fly in the
Listen
morning.
to me. Look at me. Are you sure?
Yeah. All he done is pop me in my mouth.
Well, that's not all you did. That's not. That should never.
I
The wife.
have
No girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
sure.
understand.
I'm not pressing charges. I don't have time
You don't
for
have
this.
to. You know what? You don't have to.
Girlfriend out of North Carolina. Do you guys live together all?
No. How
long you been
I just
dating?
met him 3 months.
3 months. Okay. How many times has this happened?
Twice. I know. I've been married 28 years and I just left.
Twice? This happened. He hit you in the face
All right.
twice?
I mean, I can't make you press charges. But
I'm not. I don't have time for that. My job is too important.
You have her ID?
I don't have.
Somebody's got my ID.
Oh, is it in my car? Okay. Get photos of that. I gotta get photos.
I'm just leaving out in the morning at 8 o'clock. Y'all can keep them.
All right.
This situation is a textbook example of how quickly a minor criminal investigation can escalate into multiple serious charges when a suspect refuses to cooperate. What begins as a battery investigation based on allegations that the suspect slapped a woman should have been relatively straightforward. The officer's initial goal was simple: identify the individuals involved, separate the parties, and determine whether probable cause existed for an arrest. But almost immediately, things start going sideways. The suspect refuses to provide identification, becomes argumentative, and challenges the officer's authority. Legally speaking, this is where the first critical turning point occurs. While refusing to identify yourself isn't always a crime on its own, depending on jurisdiction, actively obstructing or interfering with an investigation can quickly cross the line, and that's exactly what we see unfolding here. The officer makes it clear, this is now a criminal investigation. At that moment, compliance would have likely kept the situation under control. Instead, the suspect escalates. When the officer decides to detain him, everything changes. The moment physical resistance begins, the legal stakes rise dramatically. What could have remained a misdemeanor battery case now evolves into resisting arrest with violence, which is a far more serious offense. And it doesn't stop there. According to the officer's account, the suspect pulls away during handcuffing, attempts to kick the officer, successfully strikes the officer in sensitive areas, trips the officer, causing both of them to fall. That single act, tripping the officer during an active arrest, is especially significant. This is why you hear the officer say, "You just committed a felony." At that point, The situation has officially crossed into felony territory because the suspect is no longer just resisting, he's actively assaulting a law enforcement officer. And even after being restrained, the resistance continues. Inside the patrol car, the suspect keeps kicking and refusing commands, forcing officers to escalate their use of force just to gain compliance. From a legal standpoint, officers are permitted to use reasonable force to control a resisting suspect, especially when there's an ongoing threat to safety, which clearly applies here given the continued aggression. Meanwhile, there's another layer to this case that's just as important. The alleged victim, the woman who was slapped, chooses not to press charges. Now, a lot of people misunderstand this part. In many jurisdictions, especially in cases involving violence, the decision to press charges doesn't ultimately belong to the victim, it belongs to the state. So even if she declines to participate, the officer can still proceed if there's probable cause, which may include witness statements or direct observation. However, her refusal does impact the strength of the case and how prosecutors may proceed later. Still, by this point, the focus has clearly shifted. The original battery allegation almost becomes secondary because the suspect's behavior during the arrest creates entirely new charges, resisting with violence and threatening a public servant, both of which are taken very seriously. There's also a behavioral pattern hinted at during the conversation. The woman mentions that this isn't the first time something like this has happened. While that doesn't directly determine guilt in this moment, it adds context and raises concerns about recurring conduct. So now the case isn't just about what happened at the bar, it's about everything that followed. And this is where the bigger lesson comes in. Situations like this highlight how critical it is to understand the consequences of escalation. A moment of anger or defiance can turn a manageable situation into life-altering charges in a matter of seconds. What could have been handled with a citation or minor charge is now a much more serious legal problem. But here's the real question. Do you think this situation could have been avoided if the suspect had simply cooperated from the start, or was this outcome inevitable given how things unfolded? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom and body cam breakdowns.